The purpose of this presentation is to describe feature updates been made to the Glasses Reader and the Glasses Inventory programs. Here is the Glasses Reader program, and it is version 4.6-14, as you see here. There's numerous updated help files to this program to reflect all the new features that the program has available. If you go under Help, you can see all these different new options here. Help me build my inventory. If I click that, it brings it up, and now you can say go to the next page, get details on this one, go to the next page, details on this one, go back to page 1, and then you'll be able to get details on how to build your inventory. The next thing under Help is File Options. And again, you see numerous jumps right here where you can jump to page 2, back to page 1, page 7, back to page 1, detail. And there are all the options that are available for reports. Page 5, back to page 1, page 2, and so forth. You can see all the details of the reports options. Then also under Help, you got manual data entry options. And there's all the manual data entry options. Everything covered with in excruciating detail. Now you can get the manual data entry here by clicking this little button right here, and it gives you that same information, manual data entry. Page 2, back to page 1, just by clicking these links. And you can see exactly how the program works. Now go to barcode data entry, and you see this. Page 3 is a copy of the barcode itself. The two barcodes you can use the most is the save. When you do save, it saves the current barcoded information and increments the inventory number by 1. But if the next location is not empty, you don't want to scan into that, so you may want to click Next, like you see here. Okay, close that out. Then you have lens meter data entry. And this shows all the different lens meters that are supported by the program, all the way to the very latest version of the lens meters. There's the Hovets, which is the very latest version that I made interface with the program. And here's all the details about it. And YouTube video, by the way, here on how to use the VX40. Printer troubleshooting and setup. See that? Tells you how to set up the printers in the options page. And there you go. If you click on options, you very top it says Help with Options. So you click that, and now you have detailed information on all the option settings that you have in the program. Automatic reader detection is a very important new feature of the Glasses Reader program. If I click on Options, and you look here, it says Check Enabled Automatic Reading Glasses Detection. And this check mark here produces a pop-up flag when readers are detected. This is the minimum and maximum value for readers of the spear power. Cylinder is going to be 0.25 or less, and there will be no add. So it's going to be single vision glasses from 1.00 to 4.00. The sphere and left and right must be within 0.25 of each other and be within this range. So if I go to click clear, for example, and I enter 2 right here and right here, that pop-up appears. It tells me that I just entered a pair of readers. This is detected under whenever you're measuring a pair of glasses and it comes in, it will indicate that their readers are there. Whenever you're barcoding in, if you barcode in a pair of readers, it'll say that, or it's manual entry. And the idea is you don't want readers in your inventory. You want them to be handed out with the reading chart, like I've shown you before. So that's what you want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove 6 pairs of glasses from inventory. First, before I do that, I want to exit and not save that change so that I have just 6 pairs. And I'll launch Glasses Reader again. Should come up pretty quickly. Okay, I'm going to remove pair number 21. Clear record. Pair number 33. Clear record. Pair number 144. Clear record. 236. Clear record. 554. Clear record. And then 1534. 1534. Clear record. If I click on reports, vacancy report, you can see those 6 locations have been emptied. Now I'll show you a feature called printing update and ordinary vacancy labels. This allows you to print vacancy labels on the Dymo Label Writer printer. So if I click on File, Print Update and Ordinary Vacancy Labels, click that, this window will pop up. And I can click on Start Label Printing, and it'll print on the Dymo printer. But you must insert into the Dymo printer 30333 labels. 30333 Dymo labels. You can get those on Amazon.com or Staples, a variety of places. When I've done that, this will come up. This is what you'll get. I'll zoom out so you can see that. Pairs of labels. Put one label on the top of the pair of glasses of the bag, the other label on the temple of the pair of glasses. And so this is actually a strip of label stock that I have scanned. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to show you that how you can list the glasses that are in inventory that are readers. So if I do a reports list all readers, it shows I have 451 pairs out of 3,000 that are readers, and that's not what you want. If I go, for example, I look at pair number 2591, for example, 2591, 2591. There it is. That's a pair of readers. 175, 175, only both sides, no cylinder. Okay, so that's how many pairs. Now I'll show you how you can remove those readers. You do a file. File, remove all readers from inventory. Click here. 451 pairs removed. Okay. Now if I do a reports now and do a vacancy report, you can see now instead of having 6 vacancies, I have 457. So I removed 451 readers, and I had 6 vacancies that I created differently. So that's how the different changes that are available on the Glasses Reader program. Now what I want to do is show you the different features that are available, additional features that are available on the Glasses Inventory program. This is for Glasses Inventory, and the latest version is version 7.6-1. These are the different bits of help that are available. If you click on Help here, it gives you all the different help options. First of all, you click Help, and it tells you about the help options that are off the main screen, all the different areas where you have help. You can say detail information on the prescription modification wizard and how it works. And this is the wizard right here, by the way, it's talking about. And that same bit of help you can get by clicking this link, this little triple question mark here. This is to enable disable practice play, about the program, how to update the program, registration, and show auto refactor data capture window. You can also go into options, and at the top you have a little link that says click with this, help with this options window. So you click here, and it gives you detailed information about the options window. You can click on these little links, you go directly to certain pages. If you want information about this area of the options window, you click page 4, and you got details there, back to page 1. So you can get all kinds of information from the options window. Data entry area. The screen is divided into 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So if I click right here in the white area above this first quadrant, it brings in data entry help. And you want further details, whenever it's got the practice play turned on, which is when this yellow bar appears, you go directly to here, back to page 3, back to page 1, just by clicking the right link, or you can go to page 2, and you got detailed information, everything you could imagine that you would want to know about that area of the screen. Close out on that. Right here is information about this area of the screen. So if I click here, I can go directly to page 3, get details. Every single element on the screen is shown in excruciating detail. Back to page 1, page 3, page 1, and so on. This is the search results window. Right here is the Glasses Used window. If you click here, detailed information about that window. And this is the auto refresh button that it's talking about. You can turn it off and on by clicking right here. Like this. Off, on, off, on. And also you can turn it off and on by going here. Enable auto refresh right there. So by default it's going to come up enabled unless you click here to turn it off or go back into options and turn it off here. Here is the total inventory list. Click here, and it's helpful about that area of the screen. Detailed information about that area of the screen. And this is the area of the screen that has all your inventory in a scrollable window. Everything you want to know. And by the way, you can reverse this. So it's got left on the left, right on the right, right eye. You can reverse it so it's like this. Right on the left, left on the left. Put it back like this. This is the question mark that you click to get help about the wizard. Or if you'd like to do this manually using this series of buttons right down here, you can click here, and it'll give you some guidance on how to do it manually. But the wizard does it for you to the most part, and it's probably a lot easier to go ahead and do it using the wizard. Let wizard tell you precisely how to do it. You can go in and get a list of all readers by going and click on Reports, List All Readers, and you can see I have 451 readers in the inventory. You can also do a file, Remove All Readers, and when you do, suddenly you see 451 pairs out of inventory. So therefore, when you go back to Reports, List All Readers, shows 0 readers. They are now out of inventory. Now under Options, it says Enable Record Manual Prescription Entries. Right here, that check mark needs to be set for this next feature to work. If I go in and I say Spear minus let's say 3 cylinder, Axis 87, Spear minus, let's say 3.5 cylinder, and Axis 99. Let's say the age is 60. Alright, I click on search. Now if I look under reports, under file, and say load previous auto factor and manual measurements, there it is. That's the one I just manually entered. So if I wanted to, I could go back to this one. Just by clicking the line, it goes back to that one. Or I can click here, back, and go back to the one I was just working on. Now if you go in, if you click this check mark right here, it says I'd like to make a match to the dominant eye. Right here, that's a new feature. If I run the wizard, you can see it's got right eye marked as dominant. Follow the instructions of the wizard. Click to right of triple star to remove bifocal requirements. Right there. I got 24 matches. If I don't make it being a required bifocal, let's see if I can get a bifocal. So I unclick that. Say adjust left eye tolerance multiplier to higher numbers right here. So I do that. Oh, I got 14 matches. Now I've got some that could be bifocals. Not all of them are, but some could be bifocals. And so that's the way that you can make use of the wizard to find glasses. And I just doing a match to the dominant eye. Now how do you determine the dominant eye? You click, here is a YouTube video that's also on my website, and here is the dominant eye. So we'll play that video so you can see it. Line up my finger with the bottom left corner of that cabinet door, and then close my left eye. I can do it now. My finger's still still stays lined up in the bottom left corner of that door. Now if I close my right eye, then my finger appears to be moving over to the right side, slightly in the middle, slightly below the center of that door. Now, if I then open my right eye, it moves back to where it was. This tells me I am right eye dominant, as closing my left eye has no effect on the orientation and the alignment of objects I see. By closing my right eye, does. If the reverse was the case, where closing my left eye causes things to move, then I would be left-eyed. Okay, now that tells you how to identify what is the dominant eye. Now, auto refresh is very useful. If I say list is auto refresh right now, you see if I remove pair number 1, it automatically refreshes, so pair number 1 is there. If I click this little box, it now says it's not auto refresh. So if I remove pair number 2, it doesn't show it refreshed. It's been removed, it's gone, but you can say refresh person list, and there it is. Now the reason this feature is enabled and disabled, and you can again enable it and disable by going into options, and right there enable auto refresh. Now it's turned off because I turned it off right there. But you can turn it on by default if you have that check mark set. So if you have removed a lot of pairs of glasses, like say 1,000 pairs of glasses, by having auto refresh on, it kind of slows down the program because it's constantly refreshing that list. And so that some people like to turn it off, and therefore you can just simply click that check mark and it turns it off. So this tells you the new features of the Glasses Inventory program. Now I want to tell you about the different changes that have been made to the Glasses Inventory website. This is the technical website for Kendall Optometry Ministry. Here it is, glassesinventory.com. See right here. And this is what it looks like. Now this is the home page right here. Scroll down and you can see a lot of information about our ministry and our history of our ministry, which has been very recently updated. Numerous pictures of different things. This lens meter we use right there. That's a lady that's the goal of our ministry. All this is described in great detail. You can go to first of all, you can go to Glasses Reader Program, or just stick with Glasses Inventory. So I click on Getting Started. Tells you how to get started setting up the program. Okay, click on Basic Functions. All the detailed functions of the program in excruciating detail. You just click any different link, go back from any place, cut back rules, blind in one eye, everything you need to know about the basic functions. Option settings tells you how to set the various options in the program. Useful charts and files. This shows you the reading chart, which we have about 50-some plus different languages in this reading chart. This is useful documentation files. Okay, go back to the top. Inventory journal file. This tells you the details of an inventory and journal files and what they consist of and what they contain. In excruciating detail, everything about those files and how they're organized. Different other useful things about reading glasses and selecting bifocals and blind in one eye, looking for an exact match, and so forth. Just by clicking the link that you want to go to, it tells you exactly what you need to know, and you can always go back to the top. And if you click on figure number 3, it'll reorganize itself. So figure number 3 is at the top. Scroll down a bit, and you'll have it. Startup window. This is what it looks like at startup. This is the Glasses Inventory Program. You have training videos, numerous YouTube training videos on how to use the programs. Extreme detail on how to use the program. And then you have a link for barcode fonts. This allows you to download barcode fonts that are used for producing barcoded labels on Dymo 30256 labels on a Dymo 450 Turbo or 450, 400, whatever label writer. And this allows you to click here to download installation programs to install these two fonts. Go back to home. Now you can also go to the reader program right here. And now you have all sorts of information about the Glasses Reader program in extreme detail. Everything explained in extreme details, how it works, manual entry, you name it, is described in extreme detail. And you can click here to get a copy of detailed online documentation for the program. You click that, it brings it up from the internet. Back to that, I'll go ahead and click here. And you can click on any one of those links. Building inventory, manual data entry, you name it, you can click it. And this is tremendous, very helpful in being able to understand how the programs work. Go back to the home. And this, by the way, is another set of documentation online, detailed documentation online from the Glasses Inventory Program. So here's a link here that says how to acquire the programs and other things, products that are available, boxes, duffel bags, cables, documentation, programs, everything you need to have to do this ministry. Go back to home. And now I've told you exactly about this website, and you can look through it and learn more about the programs and how they work. This is a technical website, while if you go to Kindle, optometry, ministry, that should bring you back to the our home website, our main website. Okay, that's what you need to know about how the different programs work.